Hello guys, this is the OverWatch Unicorn, and today we're going to talk about opening up our new series, which is kind of unnamed now, but we'll think of something later. Okay, so what is the series? It's actually a very interesting series in my opinion. I don't know about you guys. Okay, you can share your opinion in the comment section. Nobody cares about you, Billy. Anyway. This series is actually very interesting because we're going to discuss stuff that hasn't been added to the game, which will make this very interesting since for players who have, like maybe got a little bit bored with the limited 21 heroes, limitation because there aren't, it's a fairly new game. So we're going to discuss future ones and how they should be and how they would be balanced, I guess we'll see. Now first, what I'm gonna do in this series is showcase a hero and basically, just think of some skills that could be compatible with it, and in the comment section we're gonna decide which ones are the best, and then we're gonna do a glorious digital painting. I'm gonna do a digital painting basically for these, and consisting of the abilities we're gonna use and what they should be. We're gonna be able to also implement that in the final version. So let's get started with Athena. Athena is a very interesting character because she is a computer actually, as you can see here. Sorry for the connection, I don't know why it's not working right now. But anyway, this is Athena and she is glorious as ducks. Yes. The thing about Athena, okay, it worked. Okay, so this is Athena. The thing about Athena is that she also, unlike other unannounced characters like Doomfist and Sombra, we actually know a little bit about her. She is the computer for Winston. She is our assistant, virtual assistant, or something like that for Winston. And as you can see in the cinematic trailer, we saw that she was taking care of his heart rate and stuff like that. So she may be, considered as a support, and that's where I'm going. I'm gonna make Athena a very nice support. Let's start with abilities. First, we have the basic left click and right click. The photon pulse is basically a very, high fire rate gun which shoots circular pulses at a very low damage. So this basically will do very low damage, and it will be hard to kill somebody with the photon pulse, but it could do something. The magnetic distortion, actually I'm trying to remove this because while I was doing this video a few times, I've discovered that this is either very OP or very useless, so delete it. The bionic surge is actually a very cool right click ability, and this basically will mean that you get to channel a sort of connection to another, or a tether. Yeah, you're gonna be tethered to another enemy, sort of like Maze ability, and you're gonna be able to distort his vision. So this is the bionic surge. It surges electricity into the mind to, destroy the vision. Electro Crush is basically the same as Winston's ability, the tasing thing. The only difference is that it's more precise at some longer range, so yeah. Overclock is okay, these are the passives which I chose for Athena since she could use one. Two options to choose from, the Overclock and the Static Charge. The Overclock will basically boost all stats for allies by 10% even if she's not close to them. Or actually we should make it only when they're close to Athena, unless it's too overpowered. Okay. Or Static Charge, which causes all enemies to have their speed slowed by 10% around Athena or her drones, which you will see later. Okay, Shifts will allow you to go invisible or activate your cheese, which is basically Athena's eye, flashes with a bright light, making her opponents blind for a short period of time. It's basically a Counter-Strike global offensive flashbang. The wall latch, Athena latches onto the closest wall to her. She basically just, grabs a rope, throw it at a wall, the closest one to her. And yeah, that's it. She pretty much runs toward the wall with very high speed. Actually, this is very interesting because Athena doesn't latch into the wall she's facing, and it's the closest one. So she could go, you know, I guess it's map dependent, but this will be very useful. Now, as for her E plus left click, the Spy Sheriff ability. Athena drops a drone-like spyware implant, allowing her to view a 360 panoramic view around her. Around the drone, sorry. And all enemies cooldowns while under her. Oh, okay, fine. So basically, she could view a 360 panorama, you know, like live footage from her drone, and she can also see the ultimate cooldowns above each enemy's head. You can also put 3 drones for maximum, and that's pretty much it. Her ultimate is Eyes from Above. Athena unfolds into the computing version of herself. She needs 2 seconds to transform, and gaining vision from all her drones. All passives apply around the drones, so this basically means she could overclock or static charge the enemy or allies, according to which passive we choose. As for her ultimate, we also have the E plus right click when she is in computer mode, and this basically means that Athena will inject her system with a fatal virus, making her explode with 180 damage, and also making her drones explode each for 180 damage too. So this basically means if Athena has all her drones next to her, and while she's in computer form, she could basically have 180. Okay, let's see. 180 720 damage. Okay, this is basically a little OP, but since she will die with it, so it's not a very good option to choose. And yeah, so as for my favorites, I will choose basically the Photon Pulse with the Bionic Surge, the Overclock, the Invisibility, and the Spice. Okay, these are just the only ones that are here. So why would I choose Invisibility? Because it synergizes with her drone ability. She could go invisible, put out a drone, maybe 3 of them, and then go back to base and go into computer mode, or just go into computer mode while she's invisible, but this will break her invisibility as soon as she does it. So there are 2 seconds in which she are, you know, extremely vulnerable in, and she could basically explode and destroy the enemy team. So I don't know how you would classify this, but I very much like it because she's basically very situational, so you gotta know what you do. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and be sure to post your thoughts in the comments section. Of course, I need to hear all about your personal skill set, so don't forget to tell me that too, and see you later. And this was the Overwatch Unicorn.